there's only one king in Queensland, in the world, if you're a Queenslander, and that's Wally Lewis. You can have all your other royalty, but he's our man, and he was the saviour there. I think he won 9 man of the matches.
I grew up hating the king, and now I get to work with him, and now we hang out together, so it's pretty cool. I probably shouldn't have said I hated Wally Lewis. He was like a superhero, I suppose. Just couldn't believe how good he was and how he used to win the games all the time on the back of his brilliance. But yeah, it's weird now that I go to work at Channel 9, and I don't know why, but Wally's always early also, I'm always early. And we go out and have a coffee, or we walk to the game together, and we never talk about footy, so we end up talking about our kids and that sort of stuff. And you know what, he's the coolest guy.
Well, he wears a thing on his head, a crown, they call it a crown. And just because he was so dominant, and he was a Queensland boy being so dominant against these New South Wales players. And you know what I used to love the most, and I'm sure the King did it, when they used to boo him in Sydney. He loved that. We all loved that stuff because it just gave him more motivation, and it just wanted him to play. I'm sure it did. Motivated him to play better. And he won, I think, 9 or 10 State of Origin man of the matches, which has never been challenged by anyone. That's why he wears the crown on his head.
I had mates actually come down. Your cousin come down to a game one time in Melbourne, and we were staying in the Hilton there, and they slept on the floor. They didn't stay there. So anyway, we come down to reception, and they went, "Oh, there's Wally Lewis." I went, "Oh yeah. So come, we'll go up and say hello." So we sat down and had a coffee, and these guys were Manly fans, and Wally sat there and told them the story when himself and Gene Miles near signed with Manly, and Kerry Packer flew him down and all this. And it was the coolest half an hour, and my mates were just enthralled. And then the next morning I got the early flight, and they were downstairs having breakfast on my account. And Wally walked in and was like, "Oh yeah boys, how he's going?" Come over and sat with them and had breakfast. And they got back, they were going, "We used to hate that bloke, but now we know why he's the king."
Yeah.